Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Woo! That lovely, lovely sound does confirm that it is indeed Brewsday Tuesday. My name is DreZ.
I would be Huck.
He would be Huck. Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz is alongside us per usual with our Brewsday Tuesday segment. But before we delve into the brewskis, Huck, I want to remind everybody that if they happen to pull out their cell phones right now and text the word DREAM, that's DREAM, then we can make their dreams come true by giving them $1,000 with $4K a day. 95819, text DREAM right now for a chance to win $1,000. Only got a couple weeks left of this, Huck, so you better get in on it.
See, I messed up there. I already delved into my beer while you were saying that.
Oh, jeez.
You said before we do it. Never mind.
Well, you son of a...
I digress.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of the beers, there's definitely a theme this week.
There is.
All one brewery.
Yeah.
I can't remember last time we've done this. It's been a while.
It was really weird. I was at the local beer store, in Vintage Cellar, and they were complaining because they have so many new beers. You know, I'm like...
What a terrible problem.
Like, dude, what a horrible, horrible situation.
Yeah.
You have to taste them all. But I saw this brewery, and they had 4 beers right on the top shelf and the new beer shelf. And I said, well, what the heck? I've never tried them, and this is my first taste. So I'm actually going to stop by there on my way to Charlotte.
D9 Brewing Company, huh?
Yeah, D9.
D9. And they are out of?
Cornelius, North Carolina. It's Lake Norman. It's a little town at the entrance to Lake Norman.
Interesting. And I see you handed me their Swell Rider, which is a tangerine session IPA, which sounds quite delicious to me right about now. And I will note that as soon as I popped the top, I got a little whiff of some citrus. So that's a good sign for a tangerine brew.
And I have the brown sugar brown cow, mocha brown ale.
Brown sugar brown cow.
Yeah, we did a brown ale last weekend. Last week we did.
Yeah, legend. We did that legend brown.
So this is 6.6%, almost a Huck session. Got a pretty good, cool cow on it with a cowbell and wearing brewer's boots.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Over here with the Swell Rider, obviously, a tangerine, a session ale. This says right in the name that it is a session ale. 5.1%, I think, certainly qualifies. But, my label might be a little bit nicer than yours. It's got like some hot kind of Hawaiian beach chick with a nice little flower in her hair wearing a bikini. And then I did note the artwork was by Christy Shin of Honolulu. So maybe that's like a self-portrait for all I know.
Nobody's taking claim of the cow picture. See, that's the thing. The young girls always, they go for the young guys. They're like, the beer's like, no, got to go to DreZ. Huck's too old.
That's just how it works, isn't it?
That's how it works.
I swear.
So they'll hang out for a little while when I got my wallet out.
So you said you're going to be heading. You're going to go visit them.
Yeah, I'm going to go visit
probably?
them. I'll let you know next week how it works out.
What are you heading down that way for again?
I'm just going down for the Steely Dan Doobie Brothers concert, and then we're going to spend a day with my brother-in-law beer touring.
That'll be a lot of fun.
But this one's on the way down or up. I don't know which way I'll hit it.
Okay.
It's either down or up.
One or the other.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's going to be a killer show, man.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Steely Dan, good old Steely Dan.
So this is interesting. So they say that it's 2 engineers and a doctor. Doctor? Is there a doctor in the house? Uh-huh. And they want to make wild fermented beers. And I'm like drinking this, and me and the brown ale don't usually get along, but this one's pretty darn good. And I'm like, that's unusual. Is that wild fermentation?
You're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like it's very interesting.
Well, what are we already going to delve into the beer? You want to untap it already, or what?
I mean,
you still working on it?
It's like it's a mystery to me. I'm coming into a beer I hadn't had before. No, I'm not ready to untap it. I need to drink a little more. But I was reading here.
I got you. Well, yeah.
They got a gold medal for its Systema Nutra 2nd Edition Scuppernong Lily Wild Sour Ale at the Great American Beer Festival.
What was the gold medal of hardest beer to pronounce?
Yeah,
I
didn't say. It's Wild Sour Ale. So
those wild sours.
So that's what they want to do. They got 15 beers in their tap room. Maybe we can do another one. Another shot.
Well, I don't know if this is their saying. I guess it probably is. I see unquestionably original. So yeah, like you said, they're just going for uniqueness, I suppose.
Yeah,
And I really think that's almost what you need to do this day and age with craft beer scene the way it is. I mean, you know.
And we've been a little lax on exploring sour beers, I think.
Well, yeah, probably.
You know.
And sours that's one of those categories that definitely you have. There's so many ways you can go with a sour.
Right.
I mean, there's
something called a kettle sour, which I think you use not necessarily chemicals, but chemical reactions of certain additives. And then there's wild ales, where the wild yeast make the taste wild. And then you got, Belgian wild ales that are sometimes a little tart or sour. So I don't know.
I do not know. But what I do know is that, like I said, I feel like you need to sort of branch up and come up with the more unique stuff, and obviously it needs to be good, because you can come up with some crazy ideas, but it tastes like crap. Ain't nobody want to drink it. But
yeah.
I think that's really what craft beer. A lot of them are trying to go that route. Who was it that we were just? I can't remember if I was talking with you about it, or maybe the actual brewers, or. But yeah, it was at Avery Brewing Company.
Yeah. When
I was out visiting there over in Boulder, that they were talking about how basically what it was, what set Avery apart from the other breweries back in the day, what saved them actually, because they were about to just go under, and then the dude was like, "Well, screw it, if we're going to go under, I'm just going to brew some of these beer ideas that were too crazy and off the wall that they said I couldn't or shouldn't do." And that's what actually saved the brewery, was that he started brewing what he wanted to do, these huge, big, weird flavored beers, and that's what people were loving. And so I think, I mean, that's what people want when they want craft beers. They want something different. They want something unique. So I think that's the way to go. So I applaud D9 if that's the route that they're taking with trying to come up with weird, crazy combinations.
Yeah, I mean, I think that anytime you're reaching out to, you're either going to be really successful or really not, depending.
It's the roll of the dice.
It is.
But so how is the brown though? Is it? I know you're saying you're trying to put your finger on it. Is it in a good way or a bad way or what?
No, it's in a good way. It's a really good beer. It doesn't taste like a brown ale at all, and I'm really not so much mocha. It's just kind of different. It's kind of, it's almost like a lighter beer.
But it's clearly a brown ale. You look at it.
It's absolutely.
There's no way.
But look at the lacing and the little bubble. It's just not as dark brown, but it's really, really good beer. I'm kind of really getting the mocha. It's kind of like eating mocha ice cream. Chocolate mocha ice cream.
All right.
That's kind of what it's. I'm getting that feeling.
So it's almost a little sweet.
Yeah, it's brown sugar, brown cow. Maybe it's brown sugar. Maybe they actually use brown sugar. That
makes sense.
Yeah, that's
probably what it is.
That's what's going on. This is a good beer. So they reached out a little bit.
You want to untap it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
475.
475.
I'd say go get you one of these.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, how about you give me another half of yours?
I will. You can have the other half.
And by the way, that 475 is on the Untapped scale, which is how we like to rate our beers, a free beer app that you can download to your mobile device. You can friend us on there. Huck's Beer Buzz is his handle. DreZ Drinks is mine. You can check in your beers where you're at. You can look up beers, see what the ABV is, see where you can find them in your area. It's just a pretty handy little tool.
You can get notified if it's near you, a beer is near you that you're looking for. It's pretty cool. Get notified when we drink a beer.
Yes. And you can toast us too.
Toast us.
But either way, so all right, so the D9 over here, I guess maybe me grabbing this cute little beach babe is backfiring, because it sounds like your beer is a little bit better.
This is good.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the first few sips, I didn't even really care for this beer. It's starting to warm up to me. It is an easy drinker, definitely a session. There's no doubt about it. I'm not. I guess I used to really like the whole, sort of fruity, citrusy flavored beers like the shandies and whatnot. I think my taste is sort of ventured away from that.
Matured?
Yeah, perhaps matured is the word I'm looking for. So I mean, there's no doubt about it. This is a very fruity beer. That tangerine is pretty prominent. So if that's what you're into, then you might enjoy it. For me, though, I mean, I can certainly drink it. I'm not saying this is a bad beer, but it's not going to get a huge 4.75 out of me by any chance, stretch of the imagination. I'd say it's probably like a 3.5 in my book.
There you go.
It's a decent beer, but nothing to brag home about. Maybe your opinions will differ. If you want to check out the Tangerine Session Ale, what was it?
Swell Rider.
Swell Rider from D9. You can
Swell
certainly
header.
give it a go. I'm going to try this brown chicken or brown sugar brown cow during the break. And in the meantime, we'll play a song. We'll come back and we'll drink some more beers from D9.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Brewsday Tuesday continues after this. Stick around.